Alright, the second episode of Miss Marvel has dropped on Disney+, so now I talk about it with spoilers. That is a spoiler warning. If you have not watched Miss Marvel episode 2 titled Crushed, and you care about spoilers, you should probably leave, because I will be talking about what happens in this episode. Alright, you've been warned, here we go. So this episode I thought was just alright. I mean, there are definitely some high school cliches here, and I want to knock points off for that, but honestly, that's what this show promised to be. It is aiming for a youngerish audience, so I can't really ding it for the cliches because the writers would be like, yeah, we know about that. It's a high school story. So after the events at AvengerCon and the whole hard light life-saving incident, Kamala Khan has this whole new confidence about her. I actually really like this. We see her walk into school, she's got this whole new attitude. Cause she has superpowers now. Yeah, that will give you a boost in confidence. Best part is when she sees those two girls in front of her locker, she's like, scoot out of the way. I was thinking that in the first episode, like, yeah, they're in front of your locker. Tell them to move. And if they won't move, just move them yourself. That's what I would have done. Or at least that's what I would like to think I would have done. And also that girl, Zoe Zimmer, who is from the comics. We see that she's not like a bully in the physical shoving around sense. She's really just Miss Popularity. She's milking this incident for all the likes and retweets and Instagram popularity. Again, that is kind of a cliche, but I'm glad it's not the point here of the episode. Eventually, the episode gets to the cool stuff we want to see when we get to the training montage, which, yeah, totally reminded me of the training montage in Shazam. They're testing her powers, they're having fun being kids about it. Although one really interesting thing does happen here. Apparently Bruno has this device that can scan her vitals or something. I don't know how he got his hands on that. But he says that this bangle is not giving her superpowers, but rather unlocking the superpower that has been inside her all along, I guess? To which I was like, oh, okay. That is kind of like the Terrigen Mists in the comics. You know, the Inhumans thing? That is how they are. Inhumans, they have that gene inside them, but the Terrigen Mist is what unlocks it. So that's cool. I like how they channeled that into this show without the whole Inhuman aspect of it. Again, it's like they're being as close to the source material without actually being the source material as they possibly can. I appreciate that. I do have a few theories about what is going on here with the bangle. I will get to them at the end of this video, so stick around for that. Now, of course, the biggest cliche this episode does, the reason it's called Crushed. This new guy shows up, Cameron? Can I call him Cameron? He shows up and immediately you're like, alright, I see exactly where this is going. Kamala's gonna fall for him, Bruno's gonna get extremely jealous because he has a crush on Kamala, that's confirmed now. I do feel bad for Bruno, the poor schlub, losing the girl of your affections to someone who's clearly superior to you. I mean, the more you watch Cameron in this episode, the more, I almost fell for the dude. He and Kamala are getting along very well over common interests. It's like love at first sight, and I was like, yeah, this is cliche city. What is going on here? Although I did like that celebratory dance she did when she got home. Cause that's what teenagers do. You got the phone number of someone you think is really hot? Yeah, that's a party. Did you guys get the Eternals reference? When Kamala and Cameron are on their date, they mentioned Kingo, Kumail Nanjiani, because yeah, we remember in Eternals, he was a Bollywood star, he was doing movies and shit. I like that, good reference there. But still, we're on the cliche train. I'm like, alright, can we get to the cool stuff already? Can we get back to the powers? There is a bit of mystery behind what the hell this bangle is all about. And we do learn that it definitely has something to do with her family history. Now, I don't know the first thing about the history of the partition of India. I fell asleep during history class in middle and high school, so I had to do some research on the subject. In 1947, and this is real in our world, the big country of India was divided into what is now India and the country of Pakistan. And it was a big deal and it was not good for a lot of people. And so Kamala's family has their story regarding this. And the interesting part is where Yusuf mentions Muniba's mother, Kamala's grandmother, who was just a kid at the time. She was separated from her parents, but somehow she followed a trail of stars back to her parents to get on the train. Right there, I was like, okay, yeah, trail of stars? That sounds, what's the word? Cosmic? Yeah. The unfortunate thing is that no one in Kamala's family really wants to talk about it or give more detail. Her grandmother doesn't want to talk about it. Apparently this bangle belonged to Muniba's grandmother, Kamala's great-grandmother, whose name is Aisha. And I guess this woman brought shame upon this family, according to Muniba. And it turns out there are a few rumors circulating around this woman. We hear a few of them at that Eid festival. I'm sorry, I forget what it's called. but all the aunties are there, including Symmetra from Overwatch is there. I know her as the voice of Symmetra from Overwatch. And she's like, yeah, I heard she killed a man. One of the others says that she had a curse. Again, I have a theory. I'll get to it. So meanwhile, through no transition whatsoever, seriously, not even a wide shot to start us off, we see that Zoe is being interrogated by the Department of Damage Control, which I totally forgot to mention the mid-credits scene in the first episode. I definitely saw it when it first aired. I don't know, I just forgot to mention it for some reason. But yeah, the DODC, and not just them, but that guy is the same guy from Spider-Man No Way Home. Holy shit, yeah, I didn't see that coming. That's awesome. Because I personally thought he was pretty funny. The way he tricked Ned like that, unforgivable. And so they're trying to find this new enhanced individual for whatever reason. I've heard theories that they might be Skrulls. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I'm not sure about that one. Jury's still out. But I am really curious to see where this goes in this series. So now we get to the big hero moment of this episode. This one kid is up in the bell tower. I was like, yeah, okay, there's another cliche. So he's hanging there, he's gonna fall to his death, and Kamala Khan goes up there and saves him. That was a pretty sweet save, not gonna lie. It was rookie for sure. But I mean, geez, give her a break. She's just starting out. I thought it was cool. But then Kamala is interrupted by this vision of a mysterious woman. This is actually the second time this has happened in this episode. And at first I was like, holy shit, what's going on here? Alright, we might finally get some answers, maybe, possibly. But nope, not just yet. Then Kamala gets chased by the DODC, and she is rescued by, surprise, Cameron, whatever the fuck his name is. And then the big shock, she turns around and surprise, there's the mysterious woman in the back seat. And she's like, I've been looking forward to meeting you for a long time. And Cameron's like, I'd like you to meet my mother. I seriously left that episode going, what? So alright, here's my big theory. This mysterious woman, I think she is Aisha, great-grandmother Aisha. I think she might just be a Kree. You know, those aliens that were involved with Captain Marvel? If she's not a Kree, then maybe she's infused with Kree technology, because we remember, Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, she was infused with Kree technology, which allowed her to live longer. So my theory is that's what Aisha is here. She's either a Kree or she's infused with Kree technology, not unlike Inhumans. And so now we might finally get some answers, because this could connect Miss Marvel to Captain Marvel, the whole thing. Which then leads me to Cameron. Is he also a Kree? Or was he just adopted by Aisha? Does he even know she's a Kree? If she is? Obviously, at this point, he didn't just show up out of nowhere. He was there to find Kamala. So another theory I have is he was drawn to Kamala by her use of the bangle. Like maybe it was an Agatha Harkness kind of thing where he sensed the magic that was going on and he was like, I gotta go see what that is. Or maybe Aisha sensed it. So does Cameron even care about Kamala at all? Does it really matter? I don't know, but in the end, this second episode of Miss Marvel I thought was alright. Like I said, definitely had some cliches, but the later part of this episode is the part I really liked. Because again, now we might be getting some answers. I feel like the third episode is gonna be a lot better. I am really intrigued by this though. I like it. So, Miss Marvel, episode 2, Crushed. Have you watched it yet? What are your thoughts on it? And what are your theories about this mystery woman and Kamran? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And of course, thank you for subscribing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am off to go see Lightyear, which I'm really looking forward to. I'll have my review of it up very soon. Peace!